Hi, friends. Are you a medical student? Are you a medical doctor? Have you been wondering, aside the PLAB pathway, what are other pathways one can actually relocate and work as a doctor in the UK? If you've been wondering, or you have someone who you think may, love this video, that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to tell you 5 ways you can actually work in the UK as a medical doctor. All right, let's go there. My name is Dr. Unique. I'm that particular doctor that is passionate about, people's health. And when I mean people's health, I mean their physical well-being, emotional well-being, professional, and every, aspect of human life. I particularly make YouTube videos about medicine, good health, lifestyle, professional growth, family, and every other factor I think will help alleviate human stress. I'll do that. So today is the very first day you're coming across this channel. Just do one thing for me. It is free of charge and you can do it. And that's to like this video, share it with your friends, those you think that may be in need of it. Okay, then click on the subscribe button so you can always get our new videos, and then also click on the notification bell so whenever we release new videos you can see them. Thank you very much. All right, so the ways that popularly most medical doctors know about the PLAB routes. Okay, one of the popular routes that people can relocate into the UK as a medical doctor and work in is PLAB routes. PLAB is professional linguistic assessment board examination that assesses international medical graduates to make them qualify and get GMC registration in order to practice in the UK. And in PLAB exam, the first thing you must do is that you have to write before you can take the qualify to take the PLAB exam. You have to first of all do your English test, and there are two English tests you could do. The IELTS was the popular one, and in IELTS you have to get a minimum score of a general score of 7.5 with a minimum score of 7 in each of the four parts, which is the listening, the speaking, the reading, and writing. Okay, so sometimes because PLAB IELTS is a bit wide and talk about areas that are not also medically related, sometimes people really find it difficult to ace PLAB. And our savior, which is the OET, is another English exam that can qualify you to take PLAB. I personally did OET, this OET. So I personally did OET, and in OET the scoring is different, but however the minimum you should get as a doctor is 350. So I'm going to be dropping some link on the comment section to enable you access, materials you could use to prepare for OET and OET particularly because I didn't do IELTS. However, I've also make another video, watch out for another video that will talk on mainly how I aced my OET at one sitting. Okay, so after passing your OET or IELTS, the next thing is now to take your PLAB 1. And your PLAB 1 is a multiple choice question, usually 180 questions. Then the 180 questions usually during my own time we were given 3 hours. I'm sure it hasn't changed. And when you have passed your PLAB 1, you come to the UK. PLAB 1 can be written in any part of the country where you are. Most countries like in Nigeria, you could write PLAB 1 in Abuja and Lagos. Those are in Saudi Arabia, you can write it in Riyadh and some other place. So most of your country, if you Google it, could locate the location. You could see the location where you can do your PLAB 1. But PLAB 2, one thing about PLAB 2 is an OSCE. An OSCE exam. You need to come into the UK to do your PLAB 2 after registering it. It's a high tension exam, but however, for me as a doctor, I feel more comfortable even with PLAB 2 than PLAB 1 because PLAB 2 is just like being a doctor. So if you learn the art of being a nice doctor in your natural day of consultation and practice patient-centered medicine and then get prepared for the exam, you definitely will ace your PLAB 2. I'm going to still make a full videos on all this section, how to do the secret, how I did my PLAB OET in one sitting, PLAB 1 in one sitting, and PLAB 2 in one sitting. So look out for that video. This is the reason you have to subscribe and click on the notification bell so you can always get my video when I release them. So what are the second way? Aside the PLAB routes, many people have been asking what are the other routes that one could really come into the UK. The second route is the MRCS, the MRCP, MRCOG. These are for maybe the doctors who have already entered training in their own country. Like if you're a resident in Nigeria and you feel like, oh, I've really gone far in my training. It's somehow to come here because after doing your PLAB 1, PLAB 2, you get GMC registration. You come here as a junior doctor. So many people don't want to take through that pathway because they've invested so much in their residency training. That's why the MRCS and OCO is there. It helps you to, come into training. So after doing your part one and part two of MRCS, MRCP, part one and part two, or you obtain your GMC registration and you come to the UK and become a resident doctor, and you qualify in depending on the length of your department, get qualified and still become a UK recognized consultant. Most consultants in Nigeria and in other African countries do the MRC's exam and come into the UK with it and repeat their training. And I want to tell you, don't you ever think that it is drawing you backward to come into the UK and start residency again. It is something, it's a different ball game altogether. Currently, I work in the surgical department, and some of this, if you are doing orthopedic in Nigeria, for instance, you won't say that coming here to train in orthopedic is a waste. Trust me, because here is a different ball game altogether. Advanced surgeries are done, laparoscopic surgery, so you really enjoy coming in here, especially if you want to, train in surgery. It's a great opportunity because here they practice advanced medicine, so it's not a waste of time. And the third way people could, actually come into the UK and practice as a medical doctor is through the MTI. It's a kind of a knowledge exchange transfer program. Okay, so you have to check the Royal College of your own country and see if you are qualified to come through MTI program. It's also a way that people come, and into the UK and practice as a doctor. Now, the fourth way people can come into the UK and practice is through the AMC, which is the Australian Medical Licensing Exam, the USLME, which is the United States Medical Licensing Exam, and the NCCDE, which is Medical Council of Canada Qualifying Exam. So these exams are there's a law that the UK brought up that if you have written and passed some part of this exam before 2020, that you could actually get your GMC registration and come and practice in the UK. Now the last pathway, which is the pathway I really want to dwell on, that you could come to UK as a doctor is through the master's program. I have seen so many doctors that get admission into the public health program. They're advancing their career. They come here because when you come here now, the challenges of getting dates for PLAB exams are no longer there. So many challenges you may face in Nigeria may not be there, he may not be here. So you somehow will not have hindrance in terms of preparing for the PLAB exam or the MROCP or MROCS or MRCOG exam. So what many people do is to come to the UK first of all with master's program. They're advancing in your academic. When you come with a master's program here, you are permitted to work 20 hours per week, and that 20 hours per week could really help you raise some money too, that will assist you to do either your PLAB exam, your MRCS exam, and all that. So it's not really that coming into the UK, when you come into the UK, you're allowed to practice in the UK as a doctor. No, but it gives you the opportunity to do what? It gives you the opportunity to what? To make arrangements, get your either through your PLAB or through your MR to get the GMC license. So these are the ways you can work in the UK. In my next video, because I know that there are also my viewers who are not medical doctors. I have viewers that might be nurses, and I have viewers also that might also be non-medical practitioner. Do you know that as a non-medical practitioner, there are ways you could come to the UK legally? Do you know that as a nurse, you could come to the UK legally? So watch out in my next video. I'm going to be making next video about how other health professionals, how other means you could come into the UK. Thank you very much. I remain Dr. Unique, that very passionate doctor. I'd love to share her life experiences, love to share steps and things that can alleviate women's suffering. If today is the very first day you're coming into my channel, I want you to quickly subscribe. Subscribe. It is purely for free. All you can do is to make this video more visible to those that will need it. Share this video with those that will need it. Like the video. Thank you very much. Bye bye.